You don't wanna fuck with me, don't wanna test your luck with me, cause if you try to fuck with me, I'll take all your body parts to a fucking graveyard 6 feet underground. I'm ostracized and traumatized by everything I'm not. Alright, I'm lost inside, and anything I say you better listen up closely. Mostly, I'm the one and only, bring it home slowly. Hand your boy the trophy, patience is holy moly. I got him hating on me like Michael hates Toby. Force like I'm Obi, you know the one Kenobi. Force-fed baloney by phonies, just wanna rule the world, call me Mr. Steel Girl. Easy gave me the referral, now he's worried about a jail. Yeah, coming out strong, I've been here for a long time. Started off online, finish off all time. They can call me crazy cause I rap like I got rabies. I'm confident, not lazy, and I'm dominating lately. She want me like some pastries, I'ma give it to these ladies like I'm Hefner in my 80s. Still I'm pushing up daisies. Don't wanna fuck with me, don't wanna test your luck with me, cause if you try to fuck with me, I'll take all your body parts to a fucking graveyard 6 feet. Don't wanna fuck with me, don't wanna test your luck with me, cause if you try to fuck with me, I'll take all your body parts to a fucking graveyard 6 feet. I can taste it, I'm fading, why am I still waiting? What are y'all debating? It's really irritating. You hear what I'm saying? Fear got him shaking. You won't ever find a fucker like me in the making. Bite me and you'll break him, your teeth will be vacant. I don't need to be patient, man, I breed entertainment. From the streets, now the basement. Oh, see, I've been baking like your mama's casserole. She makes me, I turn on the radio when you hear some shit, your throat all slit. If you don't post this, and I won't be missed. Hell no, I'm pissed. I'm the only rapper in this game worth shit. I go it on my own, don't need nobody's help. I do it all alone, I'ma do it by myself. All these lyrics on my own, you won't put me on the shelf. Every punch that I throw, I can send your ass to hell. Better run, bitch, down with me.
Warning, this audio or video may contain explicit language or extreme views. Discretion is advised.
His size at the time.
I told you
exactly. The perfect time in the music.
Once again, from the dungeon, Brooklyn, New York, featuring PIPEBOMB.
Yes, Neo niggas.
The EP has arrived.
The EP has arrived.
So KRIS Rex is still in the house.
We didn't get rid of him yet.
No, we're not getting rid of him.
We can't get rid of him.
No, he's trapped here now. There's no way he's getting out of here now.
Being punished for,
Hit the water holders. Get him to the wall. Grab his legs. Kinky.
Wow.
Oh my god.
I'm trying not to block the cleavage.
Why does it look like the red lantern? Yeah, it looks like the red lantern symbol. Anger. Rage.
They're already telling you to go home.
What?
Oh shit.
He's just mad because he's not getting over right now.
Oh shit.
What's
up, Marlena?
He needs to contact me and let me know.
What's up, Fior?
I can't wait to see our commercial.
Yes.
I haven't
that
seen
will
it
be
yet. I haven't seen
debuted
it
on
yet.
this episode.
Hey, Marlena, he can't wait to see our commercial.
We're still rocking the green screen.
I drink to that, bitches.
It's mad trippy on this green screen.
Very.
Monster tastes so good. It's cold, man.
Alright, so I've officially had to tag fucking like 11 people.
Look at that, my hand's in fire. Oh, now it's not fire.
Yo, Monster tastes so good when it's fucking cold. That shit is sexy.
Alright.
Look, it looks like I'm making the screen move with my wand.
Which is funny because
Melissa.
That's just the second hit of acid.
Leviosa.
Dude.
We got the hairy ass.
What's that? Oh, that's my sister, by the way. That's music. That's my sister. What's that?
spank his hairy ass.
Yeah.
What's that?
That's what she said.
You want to go first, Helen?
Dude,
All right,
get
so-
the iron.
Well,
Yeah, we might as well get a sponsorship from Monster, right?
Oh yeah.
I actually tried.
We have
believe it or
tried.
not,
Oh,
and
that's
they
right.
They cock blocked me.
Ah.
They
Yeah.
said we're not a extreme sport
Yes.
or a band.
We are not promoting extreme
God damn it!
sports or
We'll put my
bands.
sex tape out there then.
So let's just start like an
They
80s
didn't
like hair
ask about
band
comedies.
and call ourselves like
Hairy ass.
Get out.
hairy ass. Yeah,
That's right.
There we go.
Make my area ass.
What's that?
All
Our
right,
first album will go double aluminum.
Word.
all right,
That's
so
the way to put it.
How about double 10?
the first topic for the show tonight
It's how to sleep.
is actually one
Wanna
that's
make
very
a move?
controversial. I know we try to have some fun, but this is actually pretty serious. Okay?
Serious, my penis come down.
And it really fucking annoyed me. It's been in the news. It's about the two gentlemen who got arrested at the Starbucks.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Now-
I remember that story.
I hate Starbucks.
Me
Nah,
too.
Huh.
Fuck
I love
Starbucks.
Starbucks.
That's suicide coffee because it came from Seattle, bitches.
Okay? Apparently, the background behind the story is
That's his background, the story background.
yes.
We should put the story into that.
And the Tylee background is actually even more sick. The two gentlemen were meeting up with a real estate agent at the Starbucks. Okay? And because the real estate agent was late for the meeting, they were asked to leave because they were not purchasing anything while they were there.
Makes no sense.
And Starbucks is known for saying, okay, well, you can come and hang out in our establishment.
But you have to
can
purchase
come and-
something.
Yes. Okay. But in the meantime, the two gentlemen were there for a few minutes. Then the cops were called,
Oh God.
and then they were both arrested. Just as the real estate agent is walking into the establishment.
That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing because, I mean, like, think about it. It makes them look bad. And plus, too, well, just to basically give a little FYI, the two gentlemen that were basically arrested were black. Okay, and the sad thing about it is, you know, I mean, it's fucked up, and it makes us look that makes us look bad because think about it, you know, the real estate agent, you know, these guys basically want to get their own place, whatever like that, but
Well, it's our job to help them find their own place.
right. But see, the bad thing about it is when cops come in there and arrest, you know, it basically brings a perception of
It's a bad look.
Right, exactly, and it's not good, you know.
And they didn't resist.
Exactly.
They spoke perfectly fine to the cops. There was absolutely no reason for them.
That like it's straight up racial profiling.
Of course
Right?
it
That's straight
Of
out. At
course
the end of the day, that's what it was, and they can try to twist it any way they want to
Oh,
twist it.
sure, absolutely.
But at the end of the day, like they were arrested because they were black.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but see, the thing is that there was a follow-up to this whole situation. Okay? I posted it in our group, and me and Cross, who was speaking about it, when we went to get the additional equipment for this lovely backdrop that's behind my head, because we only had the one for the crew.
Exactly,
I'm
Carol.
going to play a
We're
little
fucking
bit
$5
of
for
the
coffee.
audio from this. This was from Good Morning America. So we give credit to the Good Morning America show for having this audio. We can't play the video.
Thank
but
you very much for being here. It has been
Now,
quite a week.
just to let everybody know,
Dante,
that
both
thanking these
walk in,
people for being on the
we're
show.
at a table. Rashawn, how long was it before you asked to use the restroom?
Immediately, as soon as I walked in. And she stated that they were for paying customers only, and I just left it at that moment.
And the response was, you have to buy something.
Yes.
Then you go and find Dante. You're at the table. What happened next?
We're at the table. We sit down. We're just talking amongst each other. She then comes from around the register, walks up to us, asks if, she can help us with anything. Can we start with some drinks or water or something like that? For when we have bottles of water with us. So, we're fine. We're just waiting for a meeting. We'll be out really quick type thing. And that was it.
So approximately 4:35, you arrive for a 4:45 business meeting. According to 911 accounts, a call was placed at 4:37 approximately 2 minutes after you arrived to 911. What did you think when you saw police arrive, Dante?
You can't be here for us.
So when they do approach you, what do they say and how do you react?
Well, initially, as soon as they approached us, they just said we have to leave. There was no question of, you know, was there a problem here between you guys and the manager? You know, what happened?
When you were arrested, did they tell you what you were being arrested for?
No, not at the time. He wasn't read any rights.
Okay, so right off the bat, okay?
Right there, I'm telling you, right there, when he said 2 minutes after they walked in, cops was called. That's racial profile right
But
there.
here's the more integral parts of this.
Racial profile right there.
Okay, so if they say when they're arriving there that they're meeting somebody there should be a courtesy for that other person to show up. If you say that you're there to meet somebody and you're there 10 minutes early, right off the bat, that's a red flag. Okay? Just straight out. I'm waiting for somebody, I'm 10 minutes early for a 4:45 appointment and show up at 4:37 or 4:38 or whatever, okay? The cops should have not been called. Okay, you're meeting somebody there.
That's true, Carol. Dunkin' Donuts is better.
How do you not know that that person that's showing up isn't going to buy a cup of coffee, isn't going to buy a pastry?
Exactly.
You know,
Because
that's
it's
the
standard
business.
textbook racial profiling.
Pretty much.
There's no other way to describe it.
And think about
Second
it is,
flag that I have with this. The cops are going to arrest them without reading them the Miranda rights.
Exactly.
So right off the bat there,
Too many things.
I would have got badge numbers. I would have got badge numbers. I would have gotten badge numbers. I would have been asking officer. Now, first of all, I'm sorry, you're not putting me in cuffs. I'm an officer. What am I being charged for? You can't. Listen. I can resist arrest because guess what? You did not basically tell me what I'm charged for. What are you gonna say? Resist arrest for what? Come on, man. Like, it makes no sense.
if you don't get a reason why you're being arrested, they are not allowed.
They can't put you in cuffs.
To put you in cuffs.
They cannot. They cannot.
They can escort you out of the facility, but they are not allowed to cuff you, okay? So they're right off the bat with this interview that happened after the incident, there's a lot of red flags that stand up. But we're going to go on with the audio.
No, of course.
Nothing. Just double lock, handcuffs, behind her back, and escorted out and put into a squad car.
Why do you both think that store manager called 911?
Well, Robin, you're asking them to have an opinion about somebody else's intent. The facts speak for themselves. There's not a single witness that says that these young men were misbehaving in any way, and you can see and hear that on the video.
Well, the video has been viewed almost 11 million times, and part of it, Dante, you can see that you're talking to the police officer.
Of course it is.
Okay, so now here's another red flag with this thing. Because now, if the police officers that came in had spoke to them and said, okay, well, you guys can't be here if you're not, taking care of some type of business there, of purchasing something, and there's not one person in the entire establishment saying that they're causing an issue, right off the bat, the cops are wrong.
But they're not asking anybody.
Mm-mm.
In the video, there are multiple police officers.
Even fucking bike cops, fucking bike helmets on.
They were all wearing bike helmets.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
Which means they probably ride on the short bus. I'm just saying.
I mean, well.
All right.
Wait. What state was this again? Where was this at again?
I'll have to look at the article again. But for them to be on Good Morning America that fast might be a little bit of a.
I'm sure had the cops went in there and done their job properly, and the guys would have said, "Listen, we're just waiting for someone for a couple more minutes to come. We're waiting for a business meeting here." Cops should have been like, "Okay, whatever. Just wait outside."
Pennsylvania was where this happened.
Right, exactly.
Wait outside.
Exactly.
Philadelphia,
All right. Just escort them out.
Yes. All right, so we're going to continue with the audio.
What were you all saying to one another?
I was just trying to, process the situation to myself at the time, because I'm thinking about my family that I have, my community. So in that moment, I'm trying to process what's going on, because it didn't really hit me what was going on, that it was real, until I'm being double locked and my hands behind my back.
Dante, did you at some point offer to call the person you were supposed to meet with? Because I know he's shown on the videotape.
After the first time, you know, they walk over and they say you have to leave. I say, we're here for a meeting.
What is the business meeting about?
It's a real estate meeting.
Okay.
We've been working on this for months.
What do you say to some people who say rules are rules, that Starbucks has a policy, you violated that policy. The police asked you repeatedly to leave, and you didn't. How do you respond to people who say that?
What I say is I understand that. The rules are rules, but what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. And that's in any situation, whether there's race involved or anything.
And Robin, I'm sorry, but what is that rule? Starbucks holds itself open as a place for people to meet and to have public conversations. Those are words from their website.
The CEO, Kevin Johnson, said he has met with you. Can you divulge what you all discussed?
We approached Starbucks and suggested that we engage in mediation with a retired federal judge in Philadelphia. And they agreed to that proposal, and we are still involved in that process. That process requires confidentiality.
What do you want to see happen here?
All right. So now, this is where it kind of annoys the shit out of me.
Okay.
That these meetings for an incident that just happened recently with the head of Starbucks or some executive at Starbucks or whatever.
Starbucks.
Why the fuck would you go on national TV and turn around and tell me, oh, all that shit's confidential? What the fuck are you hiding? What are you slipping under the rug?
Yeah, but you know what?
So nobody
now,
knows what the fuck is going on
you know
to
why?
update the situation.
Because you know why they're doing that now? Because now they'll be compensated for the problem that was caused.
So what the fuck does that matter? You're gonna hide that they're being compensated
Yes, but this
for a
is
meeting.
But because it turns into now a legal thing, there's things that can't be divulged.
But you know what?
public.
Then
They can't
don't
be.
bullshit the public and say, oh well, we're having these meetings that all the information has to be confidential. Any fucking person in their right fucking mind will turn around and say, oh well, this is a legal action now. It's that fucking visible.
Here's a question. In Starbucks, do they have a no loitering sign, by the way?
They don't.
No, they have one of those ones that says no shirt, no shoes, no service.
Okay, so basically...
But then again, where do you not have that?
Okay, that's everywhere. But now, okay, granted, now listen, they should have been able to like stay there. I mean, like it's not that they have a time limit. Okay, you have 30 minutes to stay there.
Yeah. Well, like Marlena said,
some establishments have that, but
where
not
she said the hypocritical bullshit is you have people that stay there for hours using all. These people were here for no more than, what, 5 minutes?
5 minutes, yeah, 5 minutes, exactly.
Exactly. No, she
And 911 was called 2 minutes after they walked in place.
So what fucking morons behind the counter fucking doing that
one? So there was a snap judgment made in 2 minutes that they didn't like these two guys that walked in.
Of course. Listen, that's how it is with them. That's how it is, unfortunately. And
all right, so this is the rest of the audio. It's like another fucking 2 minutes, but
I want to make sure that in this situation doesn't happen again. So what I want is for a young man or young men to not be traumatized by this and instead motivated, inspired.
I'm sorry.
And what do you want, Rashawn?
So, you know, take this opportunity as a stepping stone, to really stand up and, show your greatness, and that you are not judged by the color of your skin as our ancestors were or anyone else. This is something that has been going on for years, and everyone's blind to it, but they know what's going on, if you get what I mean. And, just really taking those actions and putting them into place and, help people understand that it's not just a black people thing. This is a people thing. And that's exactly what we want to see out of this, and that's true change. So put action into place and stop using your words.
We appreciate you using your words here with us this morning. And
all right. So the other thing that I gathered from this lovely video,
they fucking pussified his ass. I'm sorry.
Was I not right when I said that they fucking were like almost programmed fucking robots?
Actually, there's a reason why I did that, because I mean, now I'm gonna go with Melissa on this one. And I was thinking about it and it's funny because as we left the store, I'm sorry, I was thinking about it. I was like, lawyer. See, when you have a lawyer, they're gonna tell you what to say and what not to say.
You can only say certain things.
Exactly,
They're gonna say to you,
exactly.
don't talk about being racist. Don't talk about
Exactly.
being black. Don't talk about because when it comes up in court,
But I'm gonna
those are all things that are gonna come out.
But I'm gonna tell you something with this though. To avoid that problem, this is the reason why. Like I learned from a lot of people, from especially me living in the hood. Know your rights. When police approach you, know your rights. You don't have to be nasty. You don't have to basically be or going crazy or like that. Know your rights. Know how to talk to them. Sometimes they're gonna arrest you, but I mean it is what it is. But the whole thing with being charged, like not being charged, you've been arrested, not being charged, they can't touch you. You can resist arrest, but the sad thing about it is when you try to do that, what they're gonna do? They're gonna reach for their guns, try to shoot your ass. That's the only thing that that's the only downfall of that. But at the end of the day, man, like it's really fucked up on that part right there. Like you're just basically judged because basically of who you are. I mean, elephant in the room. I'm the only darker melanized person here when it comes to this group. But see, we all understand what's going on. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, I'm pointing the finger, oh yeah, you guys No. I mean, it goes on. It happens. It happens every single day. We see it on television, we see it everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hell, it's happened to me with cops, stuff like that.
You know what I think the real cause of it is the media. Because everything turns into black versus white, Spanish versus black, and the media play it on because they know it's that controversy that's going to get them the views, that's going to get them the ratings. Yep. So they're going to put it out there. If who wants to hear, and it's, when you think about it, it's entertainment. The news is entertainment. Because who wants to hear that today was a good day, nobody died today? Exactly. Who wants to hear that? But now if they're like, there were 32 homicides and then a black man just got arrested for no reason, okay, now there's something to buy into here.
Yeah, but
and they
something
spin
like
it that way.
should be publicized.
Yeah.
Because you're talking about a major company that makes billions and billions of dollars.
Making horrible ass coffee.
And this is what's going on in their places of business.
I mean, so like I said, this happens in every business. A lot of
it
these
should
businesses.
be publicized.
Of course,
it should.
of
And
course.
if it's going to take
Absolutely.
a person to not go in there for them to realize their mistakes, maybe that's what it's going to take.
See, I agree with that, but what I'm trying to say is more like everything is always has to be about color. With thing, they can't just say two people got into a fight outside a bar. It's a black man and a white man got into a fight outside a bar or something. No. Actually, and the police were called. And
actually, better yet, this is what they do sometimes in the media, in the news. If it's a crime that's committed, if it's a black person or black people, they'll paste their ass all over the fucking news. If it's a Caucasian person,
no one says a word.
The young lady, no, they don't even be shown at all.
No, I know. No one says a word.
Exactly. And then to top it all, here's one racist thing that they said years ago. Remember the whole thing with the Louisiana flood?
Mm-hmm.
Now, when the Caucasians got the stuff, these guys are survivors, stuff like that. Black people got this stuff. They're looters. I'm like, really?
Wait, Hurricane Katrina?
Yeah. That was years ago
when they were doing all the looting. When they were showing white people, it's them gathering supplies. But when they show darker skin,
the blacks,
then it's them looting.
Yeah, exactly. And it's really fucked up. Like I sit back, to be honest, I find it hilarious because basically of the mindset of people. And I'm like, you know what? It's cool. You know what? Listen, this is what I always say. You can't get mad at a snake for being a snake. You can't, because basically it's his nature to be venomous or not venomous, and it's going to bite you regardless. You can't get mad at it. You just got to basically understand how to avoid the snake, how to control the snake, how to basically deal with the snake.
See, as someone, I grew up with a lot of black people during my middle school and high school years. I felt comfortable, they took me in. There was never anything racist about it or anything but yet when, I've experienced it too, where we'll walk into a store. I could walk into a store, no problem, but then they're walking behind me and they're getting watched. And it's like, why does that happen? Watch me too. No, I want you to watch me too. Oh yeah. Because I can steal something. Why? Because of the color of my skin, I can't do any harm to your business. And so I personally witnessed, the fucked up shit like that.
Mm-hmm. I've seen that done.
Then it's like racism can never end if everyone's still buying into it. It's not gonna end because think about it. And this this may come off a little harmful, but it's like when white people or black people or Spanish people, my people, my people, my people. Right there is the start right there. Why? We're all, these are, you're my people, you're my people, you're my people. Humans, those are my people. Whether your skin is black, white, yellow, purple, we're all humans. We're all people. That's my people. So like when you break it down to things like that, like my people, these are my culture. No, we're all a part of the same shit.
Yep, Todd. Yep. We did go to the same high school together. That's how I met Todd.
All right, so
yep, that's true.
We're gonna turn up the dial a little bit because through some research, I found out that Starbucks is not the most expensive coffee place on the planet.
No, go to a bodega in California.
People, I want you to know, in New York City, there is a place that makes you a cup of coffee for $18.
Oh, jeez.
It better be African coffee.
Okay? $18.
You better be safe from
Now, again,
Colombia.
I can't show you guys the audio. I can't show the video there.
I saw that.
But $18 for this cup of
It's
coffee.
a pressed cup of coffee.
I better get a cup of coffee and my dick sucked. Fuck that shit. That's right. I'll be like this, like straight
So
down the
switch
middle.
it
It's
up.
in Brooklyn.
Yes.
Jeez.
That's right. I better get some.
I actually missed the name of what the place was.
Listen,
but,
man. I better get I better get some coffee and my dick sucked for $18.
So there is officially a place
And I better
more
come
expensive
too. Give her the cream.
than fucking Starbucks.
Damn right. Fuck that shit.
It's all video. It's in the video.
Maybe a back rub too. Fuck that.
If anybody wants the link to the video, hit me up on Facebook and I will tag you in the video.
I'm telling you, man. Listen. Call me for $18 or $25. I better get either a dick sucking after that, or a back rub.
But apparently,
Let me tell you,
$18?
nothing beats bodega coffee. Bodega coffee is the best, especially if it's Cafe Bustelo.
And that's Puerto Rican coffee. That's right.
All right.
That's right. And also, you gotta love
I don't know if
coffee too.
Marlene is watching. Marlene, if you're watching, you gotta fucking let me know. Because I'm ready to do the thing.
Actually, Todd's got a point. That coffee is more about the experience than the coffee.
Yeah, I know.
Malena's on. She's on.
Okay, so she's on.
No ass
We
whacking.
are
man.
debuting the brand new
My sister's
commercial
stupid.
that the feminine takeover of the studio on Saturday happened.
That took 18 takes.
It was around 18 takes, and I still have all of the takes on the computer. So
Lord have mercy.
we are now debuting the new commercial.
My sister agree with
Men, do you have a hairy ass? Are you embarrassed to take that hairy ass out in the bedroom with your lady friend?
Does all that ass hair makes you sweaty and uncomfortable? Then
Well,
we have a solution for you.
Jungle Crack Hair Removal Cream.
It's a simple process. Just apply the cream 2 times a day for 3 days to the affected area.
And presto!
You'll never be embarrassed of all that fur on your ass.
And the ladies will love it.
Jungle Crack Hair Removal Cream.
Sponsoring
Paint Train Pipe Bomb.
So
look what my friend just posted on Facebook as we're talking about this.
So we're back now from
Dunkin'
the
Donuts,
commercial.
coffee isn't as good, but we won't arrest you for being black.
That's right.
The women
Yo.
took over the studio.
Was that a hairy ass commercial?
Yes, that
Yes,
was a
hairy
hairy
ass
ass
commercial.
Yo, that yo. That is so proper.
The comments are going crazy
Yo.
in the room.
I'm sitting. I had to crack up.
Pants today, gone tomorrow.
You know what? I'll buy me a dog today. Fuck that shit.
Oh my God.
So
You know what?
my understanding is that now that this commercial has come out, all right, the women have probably requested. Now we're getting a phone call.
Listen. I'll buy me one of those today. Fuck that shit.
Phone call.
Damn it.
You're on the pipe bomb.
Oh shit! There she is.
Oh my God.
Yes.
There, are you happy?
I'm buying me one today. Fuck that shit. For the front and back.
Kiazu, how's your ass?
How's your ass?
You need some Jungle Crack hair removal cream?
Woo!
I still got
So basically, I
got the
inspired
bottle
that
with
commercial.
the
If you
label
think
on
about
it
it.
and everything.
So basically, I inspired your commercial. Basically, hairy ass.
Spank my hairy ass.
What's that? That was amazing.
It's for
directed at you.
No, I know that. That's what I said. I inspired the
so
commercial.
good. Come on, did you not like the gorilla's ass?
By the way, I picked those pictures out.
It's funny, but how the fuck it had a pink ass afterwards?
It was
No, it had a non-hairy
It's had a pink ass.
And irritation. Let's not forget skin irritation.
It was great.
No!
Oh, man. It was all about the jungle.
All about Welcome to the jungle.
We've got ice cream.
I'll use that for the front and back. Fuck that shit.
Boudreaux's butt paste?
No.
No.
All right, well, we got a loaded show. I gotta let you go.
All right, I'll talk to you guys.
Janet
Bye.
said you went ape over it.
Indeed, he did.
So see, there you go. You got to see the feminine commercial. I can only imagine how many more times now they're gonna try to take over my Saturday night.
Oh shit! Come on, we had a good time. We
okay,
laughed
so
our asses off that night. You cannot.
we
even tell
did
me
laugh. However, it did take 2.5 hours to film the commercial.
Oh my
Damn,
god!
it took
I'm glad I was not there for that.
All right, 2.5 hours, 16 takes.
Oh dear.
In fact, I'm gonna make a blooper reel.
Blood pressure must have elevated too.
Actually no, because after everybody left, I actually passed
Oh.
out.
No, it's not.
Oh,
That wasn't me. That wasn't.
That
shit
The generation, or the youthful
This makes
generation,
me want to vomit, just so you should know.
is now eating ramen noodles out of a toilet.
Excuse me?
That's the next challenge.
Wait. We didn't stop at Tide Pods?
Wait.
Okay, this is the picture I'm going to show everybody.
How the fuck did you do this? Why?
Eating
That's wrong.
We gotta move to there you go. There you go. There you go.
eating ramen noodles out of a toilet.
Oh my god, it was
Fucking millennial white people.
disgusting.
That's coming
Now let's
out of
clarify
scary
that these
ass.
people are not millennials.
You know something with the motherfuckers? You know what
Yeah,
they do with the
they're
motherfuckers?
not even like.
You know what they need right now? You know what the motherfuckers
They need Jesus.
I need yes, they do.
Yo, for real, eating ramen noodles out of a fucking toilet. I'd send them like boot
Would you
camp
go,
or something,
move
man.
over, let me try.
No, that'd be the last thing. I'd be all right. Dinner is easy. That's it. Just roll
Let
them
daddy
in.
try.
Okay, moving on.
I get them a little leash and everything.
Forward.
March, bitches.
The next article is from hiptoro.com.
That sounds like a fucking dance.
Our EP
Do the hip
posted the article. She's going to read it.
Oh, I love this.
I can
Oh,
Here we go.
Oh my god, this is the best.
That's a rancid one, by the way.
Okay.
What?
Father of 23 kids
Oh dear God.
only had sex at night because he thought his sperm was sleeping. Okay?
Way to go, idiot!
That is awesome.
Okay.
Wow.
Says Jonathan Brown is a 28-year-old man who's the father of 23 kids because according to him, sperm is sleeping at night. He claims that during his sexual life, he only had unprotected intercourse at night because he learned in his sex ed class that sperm sleeps at nighttime. Okay? Unfortunately, this is not true and was proven 23 times before the man finally realized that his sperm were not in fact sleeping. He said, I went to public school. Don't blame it. I couldn't afford a better education, and now I have to
I went
afford
to public
food
school too.
for 23 kids.
I went to Catholic.
I went to public school. You know how many kids I got?
This is the
Zero.
best part.
I've got none.
I
Thank
was
you.
never fully convinced that it was true, but I believed my man. Anna Smith says she thought it was ridiculous at first, but Brown convinced her that it was true. After they had 10 kids, she started to feel suspicious. 10 kids, it took her to feel suspicious.
So where did the other 9 come from?
Wait. So she proposed to Brown to have sex a little later on at nighttime because it appeared that sperm was still awake at the time that they were having sex.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello? Wait. So we started having sex at 3 a.m., but his sperm was still awake. I even tried having sex with him while he was sleeping because maybe the sperm sleeps when he sleeps. But that didn't work either. And we had
That is the most mind-boggling thing I've ever heard. And this is coming from a medicine woman.
Hello? Is anybody on the line?
He's got the
This is the most absurd thing, and I'm a medicine woman too. That's the. Oh my God.
Between the hours of 8 a.m. and 9 p.m., your sperm is wide awake.
So apparently, they had 20 kids by the time she started having sex with him after 3 a.m.
Fucking by the way, Fiora.
No, they're black.
They were black.
Unfortunately.
The guy was black.
Unfortunately. And it's
Yeah, we ain't taking a loss on this one. We do enough dumb shit like eat fucking ramen noodles out of toilets. They can have this one.
Yeah, my sister's like, what kind of bullshit this is?
No, Molly, she didn't have 10. She had 23 children with
No,
him.
Fiora.
So what my question
Fiora, they were
is,
black, unfortunately.
where did the other 22 children come from then? If
Immaculate-
his sperm was sleeping?
Immaculate
That's a
conception.
great question.
She said they thought they weren't having
Immaculate
sex
conception.
late enough at nighttime. So they started having sex later because they thought that maybe some of the sperm was still awake when they were having sex. So that explained the first 10. But the other 13, they just came later on.
Wow.
No. Exactly.
Pain train sperm bomb.
The pain train sperm bomb.
That's when you circle jerk.
23 in total, Marlena. 23 children in total.
Speaking of a really weird transition.
Oh, great.
Jim is reading this article.
Yes,
Oh, here we go.
Transition.
Hold
So
on.
basically, that means that's not weird when you
It
put the
is from
dick
the
inside the ass.
blast.com.
Those look like teeth. Sorry.
They do.
They do.
How did the
It
fucking
kind of looks like boobs now.
I don't know, but I'm making
The
the
areola is getting bigger.
but I'm making the screen move with my wand.
Ooh, yes, I like this one. And hun, don't mind me, but I'm gonna enter in this. Orgy world record attempt set to go down in Las Vegas.
Oh, here we go.
Shit.
I want to join that. Fuck it.
Las
That's what
Vegas
they're gonna
is
be doing.
playing host.
Just make sure your
city as
sperm's not
hundreds
asleep.
of people gather to collectively try and claim a Guinness World Record while having sex with each other.
Oh dear.
Sin City 8 is a complete takeover of the Embassy Suites in Vegas
They make it sound
and
like a
turn it into a
wrestling
weekend
show.
sex
Sin
round
City 8.
with different themes, contests, and parties. One of the main events is an attempt at breaking the world record for the biggest orgy, which
This was a wrestling match.
That's the main event,
I know,
brother.
right?
ding ding ding.
Gentlemen, get your schlongs ready.
He's going for the anal.
Oh shit.
I'm not hitting you, but I'm making it spin. Look. It's the magic wand. The magic wand.
So the main event is his big orgy.
Attempting
Apparently.
at breaking the world record for the biggest orgy, which is currently claimed by Japan when 500 people all did the deed at once.
Of course, the Japanese will do some shit like that.
250 couples, wow.
Deep sources.
That's a lot of anime.
Deep sources tell the blast.
Deep sources. Wow. Deep sources.
Did they name these on purpose? Honestly.
Get
I don't know,
this.
but deep sources.
The event on June 2nd has 1,000 people confirmed and expects more than 600 participants to show up and get it on. To help facilitate the fun, a bunch of amenities are provided.
Oh dear.
22 queen-size beds, designated areas for cuddle pillow piles,
All right.
yoga mats available for use.
Now that's interesting.
Oh,
That's interesting.
That's good for that's actually good for catches doggy style.
Over 2,000 condoms.
Oh dear.
Wait, so they're supposed to just nut once?
I don't think 2,000 is not enough.
Yeah, I think like
exactly.
they need to like
I'm
triple
still
that.
saying there's only 22 beds for 600
That's
people.
yeah, I'm stuck on that too.
First of all,
Sorry,
I know
that
for a
was
fact.
just
Wait, hold on, wait.
Does that say breath fresheners?
Oh my god,
It
you
says
did not.
lube, baby wipes, tissues, towels, bottled water, breath fresheners.
Of course, you need bottled water.
and
All that work
roaming-
you doing and shit. You
Roaming supply carts.
I can imagine you sitting there. Would you like another condom?
yo,
Condom, get your condom.
Wait.
Hot
I see
towel,
this-
anyone?
I see this happening now. Wait. I see this happening now. You're in the middle of humping. Time out! Breath mint! Time in!
Wait, so but they're not supplying douche.
No.
What? I bet.
Douche causes yeast infections.
What's going on, Clay?
All right, I'm gonna have to look up on that one.
Yeah, the orgy bomb.
So
There we go. That's the hashtag. Let's get it trending.
wait. Hold on. So this is in Japan, you said, right?
No,
Japan had the first
this is
one.
gonna be
Japan
This is
America.
going to be in Vegas.
Okay, because if it was Japan, no magnums were used. So now, based in Vegas, magnums will be used. Why? Because we roll big over here in the U.S.
Yeah, but what happens to those guys with the micro penises?
That's why I said no
Finger
magnums.
condoms?
What do they get?
Yeah, they get like little finger condoms.
Pinky condom, right?
Yeah.
They get a glove.
Something.
They get the glove. We will now do the fist of fury. Prepare the long rubber glove.
Oh God.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Pain train condom bomb.
I wonder where.
Exactly. I'm not kidding you, I swear. I'm just changing the background.
I wonder where my glove will go.
We need to get some of these like trending worldwide, man.
Yes.
Like, I like that pain train orgy bomb.
Oh, we got a lot of
pain train condom bomb.
We get new bombs every
week, bro. Every
it's
week,
always
man.
something
Every
new.
week.
I'm surprised we don't have a pain train bath bomb.
We got a pain train hump bomb. Come on.
Prepare the long rubber glove.
So is there any more to that lovely article?
See.
Oh God. Keep
For those that speak Spanish, it means
Because
see.
then we have to roll the other commercial that goes along with this, you know.
We're told there will also be a multiple orgy monitor and orgy concierge
Monitor?
that will patrol
Slow down. Slow down.
that will patrol in the thick of it and make sure all participants are comfortable and consensual.
Wait,
Oh dear.
it's an orgy.
Anal will be done. I know this. It will be done. I'm telling you, it's an orgy. Anal will be done. Think about it, bro.
Does it really make a difference?
I'm still thinking about this. I'm still thinking about this concierge thing. Like, do you need anything up? You might want to pump a little bit harder.
You're going too fast. You're actually hurting her. She's actually drying up. Please, let me listen a little more. What the fuck?
Sponsored by KY.
Wow, that's a good one.
Trojan. And it makes you know you guys see about a Trojan man. Trojan man. Trojan man. Magnum.
Oh, you know
Back
what?
to
I don't know.
PI.
So wait, does this like now? My thing is like, it must be like a big bisexual thing, right?
Of course it has to be.
But like, here's the thing:
How
like,
do you
what
make
if
a
you're
difference?
just straight? Like, I don't want like if I'm married with a girl, I don't want like I mean, if this is your cup of tea and you're in a homosexual side, that's cool. Live your life. I don't have a problem with that.
Right.
But don't like I wouldn't feel comfortable with like
A dude
a dude watching me. I'm like,
Exactly.
or trying to get involved. I mean,
But you're
like.
participating in an orgy, so you would have to.
But they said it has to be consensual.
No.
They just said it has to
You
be
would have
consensual.
to think that somebody's watching.
I gotta watch somebody's hairy ass.
It always feels like somebody's watching me.
I watch somebody's hairy ass.
Yes.
I mean,
need the cue to music.
You have to think people
I'll
are
always
watching.
feel like
Yeah, but isn't that like, don't you get that weird feeling?
I
Like,
get no privacy. Oh.
But just think about it. In
Wait a
an orgy,
minute.
this will be out one.
Can I ask a really good question? Did they mention anything about a cleanup crew in there?
oh,
afterwards?
I hate that.
Okay, well.
Just out of curiosity.
It says, for those worried about the fame associated with breaking the world record, masquerade masks will be provided to conceal identities.
Nice.
Oh.
In fact,
Okay, like this, fuck that.
Eyes wide
I like
shut.
this. Like,
it's funny you said that
Why?
because it says,
Yeah, you could be multi-person. You could be dicking somebody with your nose and your cock.
damn right like that. I like this. Fuck this shit. Like, and this would be DP.
Moving on.
You're the first
It
one.
Okay, before you go on, one of our viewers just asked, does the cleaning lady get a tip? She's sleeping, you won't know.
What type of cleaning lady is that?
she gets more than tip.
But what type? Yeah, who's sleeping on the job?
No, she's off the clock now.
Ah.
She's off the clock now, but on
We
the,
could
on the
go
clock.
around.
I didn't
I was
say
just about
that.
to say
I didn't say
that.
that. I knew it.
Well,
I
then
knew
we
it.
have to be there a few days early for the jungle crack cream to work beforehand.
Yeah, it's a new thing they can sell at the orgy.
There you go.
The jungle. Yeah.
But you know why?
see,
There's gonna be
put it out
that
there.
a few.
There we go. Pain train will be live and all.
There's gonna be some older guys, bullheaded,
So, as you
hairy
were
asses,
saying-
George the Animal Steel asses.
Oh God.
Oh man.
Oh my, ew.
They're gonna be hairy, worse than mine.
Oh God.
They're gonna have fucking ponytails on their asses with 2 rubber bands.
Oh my god.
So yeah, I did see Eyes
But-
Wide Shut years ago. So
That must be like the
And
worst
it's
job in the
funny-
world to clean up after an orgy.
Oh,
It's
God.
funny you say that because it
Dude.
says In fact, everyone is encouraged to dress up to create an eyes wide shut type atmosphere. We're told all the
50
record keeping is
Shades.
being kept in compliance with official Guinness World Record regulations, and the office has already been notified of the attempt.
I'm fucking this mask.
People involved.
Oh, Black Panther mask. Hey, we'll take you to
People
Wakanda.
involved are also hoping an official from the organization is able to make it out and witness the attempt firsthand. The world record attempt is presented by Menage Life and hosted by Playboy stars and relationship guru Holly and Michael, who will MC as the action unfolds.
Oh, lovely.
Good
Wait,
luck,
so they have an
everyone.
MC for the orgy.
What are you gonna do?
All right, everybody, who's ready to
I'm sure
fuck?
you would, Chris, I'm sure you would relish in that kind of gig.
Okay,
I'm open
so,
for bookings.
There you go.
Now, after all of that lovely sperm shooting and all that other crap, we got another
Right across
word.
the room.
We got another word from one of our sponsors.
Yes. Giddy up, horsey.
In a world full of hugs, kisses, love, lust, stiff dicks, and dripping pussies, comes the PTPB Love Connection. Have you heard this?
What, please? I ain't staying here. I couldn't know what that baby is.
Or have you heard something like this?
Would any of you guys be interested in giving me a blowjob?
Well, in a world like this, we try to help people, like Devin Costello, try to find her Mr. Yellow Shoes.
Okay, we still have no fucking clue where this guy is.
Contact the PTPB Love Connection, and maybe, just maybe, we will be able to help you find your Mr. or Mrs. Yellow Shoes. Proud to sponsor Pain Train Pipe Bomb.
Damn.
Oh,
fuck.
And we're back.
Yeah,
As Jim shits his pants.
He said, they can't hear us, right?
Can we make like a fucking
Jim
butt
just
plug
shit
for
his
him or something?
He's so
pants.
angry.
Butt plug!
This just sounds more angry than white man's dialogue in porn.
Our
Dog wants to hide a bone.
our professional weather guy will be
This is
calling in
no
a
way
minute.
to treat a guest. Oh, man.
Yeah, and thanks, Jimmy. Oh my God.
Spank my hairy ass.
Oh.
What's that?
Now, just to let everybody know,
Jimmy just farted.
Yes.
besides the fact that Jim just shit his pants, and it looks like he's got a fucking skid mark.
Oh.
NASCAR race car.
A skid cramp?
For those who have not watched our show before, usually the second episode of every show, our good friend Sean Matrai calls in to give us the weather report, and here he is.
What is he trying?
What's up, Sean?
Hey guys, what's up?
Oh.
How's everything going over there?
Yes.
It's going good.
Okay, so
Just ran up.
so hit us up with the weather report, brother.
All right, so going on this week, we're gonna have a little bit of colder temperatures on Sunday. I think you're gonna love what what's coming up into next week. We're gonna warm up again.
Yes.
So a little bit of a coastal storm comes up the week, Monday, Tuesday into Wednesday. So Wednesday morning, you may be dealing with a little bit of rain. You may get not as drastic as downpours as what we got before, but you may get a few downpours in the morning. After that, we start to get under a little bit of an upper ridge, which will force us to get some warmer air into our area going into next week on Friday.
Always selling.
So looking at the thermodynamic temperatures, which is basically the upper air above, we have got some good news up ahead. Let's get this up. So we have on Friday, the GFS model is forecasting 70s around New York City.
Yes.
So for everyone who was complaining about the cold weather, that's a good news for you. On Thursday, it wants about 60s in New York City, about 50s as you go further west. But I think on Friday, by Friday, everybody's warming up. And that goes into Saturday on the 28th, where I think everybody's going to warm up. Yeah?
Too, right here.
I'm ready.
I'm ready too.
So I think that's good news for everybody there. And I think that we can consistently stay warm through next week. So I think that warmer weather is on its way. So for everybody who's asking me, Sean, what the fuck did you do at spring? Well, spring is starting to come into form. Like I told you guys before, it takes a few weeks to fucking heat up the atmosphere. And because we haven't had that consistent warming after the atmosphere, that's why we haven't seen those spring temperatures. But now they're starting to come, and hopefully soon winter starts getting its fucking ass out of here, which it looks like it's starting to do.
Yeah.
So the good news is, I think overall, I think that we will see some rain. That's probably into next week. Probably Wednesday morning will be the next storm that hits. And then after that, I think that after that, maybe on Thursday you get a sprinkle around here. We'll have to see about that. But then after that, we get some consistent warming, I think, from Friday on. I think we're going to have some consistent warming. I will be doing a forecast on my Facebook about that. But guys, great job with the show. Wanted to give you a forecast update. Warmer weather is on the way. That's the picture. So for everybody in New York who wants this warmer weather, who's sick of the snow, there's some good news coming.
Thank you, Sean,
Thanks,
for all
Sean.
the great info. You're always on point with everything.
Bravo.
We're gonna get you your own shout out for the show. You know that, right?
Yep. Thanks, bro.
You're welcome, man. We'll talk to you soon.
Ladies.
Talk to you soon.
Bravo as always, Sean.
Talk to you later, guys. Great show.
Thank you.
Thank you. Great report, Sean.
See, he's on point. He's been
Yes, he has.
on point with everything as of late.
Yes, he has. Yes, he has. Yo, he's been really on point, which is scary. No.
There is a little contest going on right now about whose thing is better. My wand or his stupid iron.
My wand
will
will break your wand.
Oh dear, here we go. My wand is changing the background. His iron does nothing.
Yeah, but you see,
My
the problem
wand
is
changing
that.
the background. His nothing.
Oh yeah?
Okay, but the problem is now is that the iron has been around for 3 weeks.
Damn straight.
And mine has only been here
Your wand
and look
is
at all the,
only making its first appearance.
but look at all of the good feedback it's getting.
Yeah, her wand is over, bro.
You know?
You gotta push that wand.
We're gonna have to do like
Look,
promo
you need
pictures.
to
of her.
say
Look,
something.
it's changing the background.
Reparo, Wingardium Leviosa, Reducto.
All right. By the way, people want your mask.
You want my mask?
Yes, there is a request for your mask in the
Who wants my mask?
Jim Lenihan.
Amazon. It's a tengu. It's called a Japanese tengu mask. It's from the no theaters, like the kabuki theaters. That's what they use. It's a character for the tengu.
All right. So the final article.
Can I read it?
Actually, I posted it, but you can read it. Okay. It's from the Daily Mail, and you know how much I love getting articles from the Daily Mail. So that's all you. No voices on this one. You gotta go straight through.
Oh, come on, man. Come on.
That's it.
Bro, I gotta do the voice. I gotta do the voice.
All right, you have to do the voices, but don't fuck it up.
Okay, listen. The president of Uganda tries to ban oral sex because the mouth is for eating, which is kind of funny because they do that. They did that shit in the Caribbean also, but I mean, it is what it is. Whatever. Okay. Where did I start from? Okay. Start from the top. Okay. Museveni said he was issuing a public warning during a press conference. In 2014, Museveni said that performing oral sex can cause people to get worms.
Okay.
The same year, he made it a criminal offense not to report someone for being gay. The president of Uganda has said he wants to ban the nation's citizens from practicing oral sex because the mouth is for eating.
Bro, isn't that part of oral sex?
I mean, yeah.
I mean,
yeah. The president Yoweri Museveni blamed the outsiders for trying to convince Ugandans to perform oral sex. Hold on, let me take the mask off. on another, and said he was issuing a public warning about it. He told press conference, "Let me take this opportunity to warn our people publicity about the wrong practices indulged in and promoted by some of the outsiders." This face right here makes me do the voice. I don't give a shit.
How does it look? When I first saw his face on the article, it made me look like a fucking 80-year-old Michael Jordan.
What is the matter with
it? Does look like
one of them is what they call the oral sex. The mouth is for eating, not for sex. We know the address of sex. We know where sex is.
Please give me the address.
Exactly. Museveni signed the Anti-Homosexual Act in 2014, making it illegal to be gay in Uganda. Hey, listen, can't hate them on that. The Africans are very, very, very strict about homosexuality.
Yeah, but they are freaky. They are freaky.
Ugandans risk life imprisonment if they are found to be having regular gay sex.
Like the way they put it, regular gay sex, right?
Apparently.
The act also made a criminal offense not to report someone for being gay. In 2014, after introducing the law, Museveni said oral sex could cause worms. You push the mouth there, you can't come back with worms. And they enter your stomach because that is a wrong address. He said. In January, he said he regretted his decision to halt the country's practice of executing criminals. And that's the article. In Uganda, they do not perform oral sex because that is not the way.
I'm just still trying to figure this whole address thing. We know where sex is. We know where oral sex is.
Okay, listen.
Where? Please tell me, because I've been trying to find it.
We are trying to find the oral sex because it is not the Wakandan way.
I really have to show this picture to them.
Even though basically, I get the oral sex.
I'm serious that when I tell you, he looks like Michael Jordan, like the older Michael Jordan.
Fior, you said the immediate oral sex. I will give you the oral sex.
He looks like the older Michael Jordan.
We will exchange together.
But here's the thing.
It's horrible.
His whole proof of you getting worms from oral sex is because he knows the address and it goes to the wrong address.
Well, sir, actually, the only one that they would get is the dick in the mouth.
The mouth?
Woo! The mouth. Because why?
Well, you know what they say. The early bird catches the worm, right?
Yes, it is the early bird that catches the worm.
If the worm's inside you sleeping, it might be a bad time to get it.
In the mouth.
Well, if the worm's sleeping, the sperm's sleeping.
Exactly.
Yes. Exactly. It is very crazy in Wakanda.
How do you say it again? The early bird catches the worm? And
The early bird catches the worm in the mouth.
The bird?
The bird. Is it really not something that you can talk about among the Ugandans?
All right. So not to, we do have something we were supposed to do in the beginning of the first show. He's fucking dying already. He's off camera. He's dying. The shimmy, the shoulder shimmy is there.
What is the meaning of the accent?
All right. I'm not kayfabing this thing at all.
Do you know the way?
We all discussed this before the show started.
Oh.
And now we have to address the situation.
What about undress it?
No. That has to be dressed.
Okay.
You don't need naked corpses.
Fully clothed. Okay.
Okay. Two important people in my life.
Oh.
I don't personally know them, but growing up, they kind of did show me like new lights of things. One person was Arlie Ernie. He's better known for his role in Full Metal Jacket.
Oh yes. He was the drill sergeant.
He was really
good.
great actor.
Yeah.
He did pass away within the last week or so.
Oh yeah, don't forget the Night Court judge.
Yes.
Harry Anderson.
Harry Anderson did pass away.
That he was also in it also.
Yes.
And believe it or not, this is an actual inspiration from KRIS and myself, because we got to see a ton of his work. Bruno Sammartino did pass away this week as well.
That was crazy.
Oh my God, I was wow.
To honestly say it, do you have your bell thing?
Yes, sir. I got that.
Can we do a 10? And then
no problem, bro.
We'll kind of end it up.
Give me 1 second. Yeah, I had to keep my mask on. Oh shit.
But yes, those three like were pretty big figures in our lives for watching Night Court.
Mm-hmm.
I actually did watch the opening scene to Full Metal Jacket about 17 times in the last 2 days.
Yes, I've witnessed almost all of them.
This is my rifle. This is my gun. This is for shooting. This is for fun.
Yes.
That's all Marines, everybody. Everybody who doesn't know that, those are Marines.
Semper Fi.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna do is it the gong or the bell?
This is the bell.
Okay, so this is the 10 bell for Arlie Ernie, Harry Anderson, and Bruno Sammartino.
Yeah, I had to take the mask off. Ready and rest in peace. May their souls rest in peace.
Amen.
So we're not leaving it off on that sour note, though. However, it needed to be done. I hope you guys kind of enjoyed this like new setup that we have on the show. I always like to hear myself talk again. As you guys can see, we experimented with green screen tonight. It's almost there. There's still a few kinks here or there that need to be worked out.
You want to see my key?
But we never stop pushing to upgrade shit. And I've been told that it's not a feminine takeover of the studio tonight. However, we're doing more commercials. We're going to update some commercials. There's a lot more work to go on. The radio station is on hold right now. There's a lot of technical issues with that, but it's being fixed. We definitely do thank Chris Rex for showing up. That's been in plans for almost a month now that we were going to get him here, but we had to clear his schedule and make sure that the funding was there for his fee.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh
Right.
Lord! Oh no!
Fior's mom is sick again, so we
Our
sent
thoughts
out
and prayers.
some prayers
Yeah,
there.
thoughts and prayers, man. I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Oh no!
We're gonna go around the room a little bit. Anybody for their final words? I'm gonna start off with Chris, since he is our guest.
All right.
You are welcome back here anytime you like.
I just want to thank you guys for having me. Like Rick said, I've been trying to get on this, and just with our schedules and everything, I'm glad that we were finally able to do this. And thank you for everyone watching, or whether you were listening in, however you are broadcasting this show. I want to thank you for watching and getting a chance to get to know me and a little insight on what I've been through in the wrestling and the experience I've had. And if anyone in the New York City area isn't doing anything tomorrow night, come check me out at Now You Create Wrestling in Bronx, New York, 1123 Close Avenue. Bell time is 9 p.m. Front row tickets are selling out, so if you're trying to get front row, you might want to get online right now. And you can go to bit.do/NYC420 to get your tickets. It's going to be an awesome show. We have Impact Wrestling's Homicide on the show. We have Dan Moff. We have, of course, me. There's going to be a bunch of local talent on there, so come through and thank you for supporting independent wrestling.
And by the way, just to let you know on a little inside note, there is no scalping for this show. So you have to actually purchase the tickets online.
Yes.
Are they doing outdoor sale or no?
They will be doing outdoor sales. It will be $5 more at the door.
It's usually $5.
Early bird, gotta jump on
But
the
there
early
are
bird.
no scalpers, so actually legitimately pay your money. If you don't, we'll come to your house and raid your fridge.
I like that idea.
Jim, you're next.
Oh no, I'm next.
Well, we have to. I made a weird fucking turn this time.
No, I mean I'm next. Like someone's
We
gonna
meant
snap me through the
counterclockwise.
window.
Yeah, Goldberg's gonna come through and
Hey.
fucking beat you with a dreidel.
Ooh.
Why a dreidel?
Oh, dreidel.
Well, Goldberg is a very Jewish name.
Chris, excellent fucking spot on both shows tonight.
Thank
Definitely, we gotta have you back, and the hairy ass. And oh baby,
No, that's the Jungle Crack hair removal.
excellent show all around the room. Even though the EP only showed up for episode 2 because
I have a life
she has a life
outside of here.
and hates us all. So, I don't know what else to say. Have a good fucking night.
Helen, you're next.
Hey, hey.
Well, I am happy to be back after a periodical absence due to work, which is unfortunate. However, I am honored to be sitting next to Chris, our lovely guest,
Thank you.
and also always having a great time. Never a dull moment.
Crossu, you're up.
Hey!
Did you just iron her boob?
Yes.
He did.
Do it again.
guys.
Do it again. She has 2 of them.
There you go.
Okay,
Gotta even it out, man.
Okay, listen.
You can't have one.
I'm honored to have Mr. Chris Rex on the show. The first wrestler that I've actually met, not even the first wrestler, but like, I mean, well, you know, no
You're
matter.
the first real life wrestler.
No, but all joking aside, though, I'm glad to be sitting next to him because, you know, like, I understand his pain when it comes to training and stuff like that. And I'm so happy that the commercial was inspired by me. Yes, hairy ass.
And the pain train iron bomb.
There you go.
Right. So basically,
Pain train.
You know, I'm glad we got 101 subscribers, which is cool. Sean did an excellent job on the weather report. I'm glad to see the EP here. Helen, I'm glad to see your cleavage is around as well.
The clavage.
Exactly. Even if it's out of touch with the iron, I'll stick my tongue between them. But anyway, that's besides the point. But anyway,
I'll give you a Bonnie to do it.
You're on. After the show, you're on. Okay. I gotta go now. I have to take this call.
Okay, apparently
Is
this
Ozzy on the
comment
phone?
says
Yes.
Titan's final thought, masturbation is only fun when someone's doing it for you.
You know what?
He's right.
I agree. Just saying.
It's true.
Just
Okay,
saying.
EP, you're up.
I'm happy that I made it here for the second show and
Yes.
that my meeting did not run over.
And your
because
wand.
I made it here. I'm thankful for my wand that was purchased for me by somebody. I don't know who it was, but
Me.
it's sparkly
Harry
and
ass.
clothes and it made the whole
I think
background.
Eric Ollivander
It
gave me
made
that
the
one.
whole background move, which was pretty awesome.
Unicorn horn.
You wanna see
I'm
my
happy that I
unicorn
made it
horn
here to
unicorn?
see Chris because
You
you
wanna
guys
see
were
my
talking
unicorn
about it.
horn?
Oh,
Yeah.
dear God. And
Jimmy.
I'm really happy that we're not going to be in an enclosed space for much longer because if they keep farting, I'm going to die.
I'm a unicorn now. Look at me.
Oh my God.
I'm a unicorn.
He's horny.
Yes.
Okay, so my final thought before we sign off.
Wait. Before we go. Nice. Now. Touch the nipple. Ooh. My nipple disappeared now.
Oh man, that's a bad one.
Oh God, the white guy
Okay.
has farted.
So I actually did get an update on my phone while we were recording
Nice.
that Bedroom Radio, Derek Rutherford show, will be on this evening as soon as the show pops up on my phone. The notification, I will share it to everybody. Please tune into the show.
This hairy ass.
They actually have shouted at us out today.
He shouted at us.
For the job that we've done for we're now at 100. We had our own custom channel, so we're great for that tag. Stay tuned next week. There's more coming. There's more commercials. There's more graphics. The topics are going to be off the chain. Maybe we'll have more interviews next week. But like I said, look Chris Rex up on YouTube, man. He's got some fucking great shit.
And if you guys have the Twitter gimmick or the Facebook gimmick or the Instagram gimmick, you can find me at KRISR3X. That's on across all platforms. So if you could just remember that, it's for Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Again, it's at KRISR3X.
Yes, hit him up.
And you forgot the most important thing.
What? We have a commercial already. We can't do that now. Oh shit! There we go. The fucking they're going crazy again.
There's no
And Chris has no idea what's going on. So there you go.
Hey.
Stop dancing!
Ma! Meatloaf! We want it now!
Can you start off the blinking light, please?
Oh yes. And you forgot the most important thing too. Next week on the show, Karasu's getting his ass shaved live.
Woo! No, the fuck I'm not. All right.
If we hit, I will tell you right now, if Pain Train Pipe Bomb hits another 100 subscribers by next Thursday, I will personally be there to shave his ass.
You've heard it first.
Wax! Look at his face!
You've heard it first here.
No, that's a shoot, brother. That's a shoot.
That his ass will be shaved with another 100 subscribers. On that note, we will catch you all next week on the flip side.